The unexpected yet electrifying announcement of Deadpool 3, bringing back both Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, left fans of both characters, and the superhero genre as a whole, buzzing with anticipation. After all, Deadpool has become one of the most successful and beloved superhero franchises of the modern era, while Wolverine is a character that has been a staple of the X-Men films for nearly 2 decades. The arrival of a Deadpool and Wolverine team-up seemed too good to be true, and when the first trailer dropped, it set social media ablaze. In the trailer, we're introduced to the chaotic blend of irreverent humor, action, and drama that Deadpool 3 promises, with a distinct sense of both closure and potential for the future. But with a film this packed with star power, nostalgia, and fan-favorite moments, there are sure to be layers of hidden details tucked away for fans to uncover. After all, Deadpool's penchant for fourth-wall-breaking jokes and tongue-in-cheek references is its hallmark, and the trailer is no different. In this trailer breakdown, we'll dive into every hidden detail, Easter egg, and subtle reference that adds layers of complexity to the Deadpool 3 trailer. From the smallest nods to the X-Men movies to references that might hint at the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, and beyond. Opening moments. A classic Deadpool intro. The trailer opens in typical Deadpool fashion, with the irreverent anti-hero breaking the fourth wall and commenting on the state of the trailer itself. Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool is in full swing, joking about the size of the budget, the special effects, and even giving a cheeky nod to his own movie history. Right from the start, Deadpool's sense of humor is front and center, self-aware, sarcastic, and meta to the core. He plays up the idea that this film is both a reunion of sorts and a massive celebration of fan expectations. One of the most important and yet subtle parts of this opening sequence is Deadpool's acknowledgement of his past. This might be a meta-commentary on the evolution of the character across the Deadpool movies, where we see him grappling with the fact that his past, specifically his relationships with the X-Men, has often been fractured or comedic in tone. The return of Wolverine, a fan's dream come true. The trailer doesn't waste time introducing Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, who is back in the fold after years of saying he was done playing the character. The moment when Wolverine first appears is electric, a moment that longtime fans of the X-Men movies were eagerly waiting for. The trailer's slow-motion reveal of Jackman as Logan immediately gives us a sense of nostalgia, paired with Deadpool's over-the-top excitement. He even makes a few quips about the history of the character and the fact that Wolverine's previous movie, Logan, marked a symbolic end to the character's arc. But here's the catch. Wolverine doesn't look exactly the same. While it might be easy to assume that the trailer is showing us a return to the familiar Wolverine we know and love, this version is not without its differences. The most noticeable detail is the costume Wolverine is wearing. A more updated look that mixes both old-school comic book Wolverine gear with a more modern, battle-worn aesthetic. His claws are just as sharp as ever, but the fact that he's standing alongside Deadpool in the middle of chaos suggests that the rules of the X-Men universe no longer apply, at least not in the way they did in Logan. Additionally, we see Wolverine sporting a much cleaner version of the classic yellow and blue suit from the X-Men comics, a callback to the very origins of the character. For fans who have followed Wolverine's journey across multiple iterations, this is an exciting visual to see. The strange time travel twist. As Deadpool and Wolverine team up, it quickly becomes clear that time travel will play a major role in the narrative of Deadpool 3. The trailer hints at this with a mysterious device that looks remarkably similar to the time-traveling technology seen in X-Men, Days of Future Past. The presence of this device suggests that the film will play with alternate timelines, the multiverse, or some combination of both. Given that Deadpool 2 already dealt with time travel to some degree, it's not a far leap to assume that this next installment will build on that concept. What's intriguing, however, is how the device is presented. Deadpool seems to both mock and embrace the device, making jokes about how convenient it is to undo events. This could be an intentional commentary on the chaotic narrative structure of superhero movies in general, or it could set the stage for Deadpool and Wolverine to visit and alter key moments in both their histories, and perhaps the history of the X-Men franchise as a whole. The multiverse and MCU integration. Perhaps one of the most exciting aspects of Deadpool 3 is the integration of the MCU into its universe. Though Marvel fans have been waiting for Deadpool to cross over into the MCU, this trailer leaves several clues as to how that transition may play out. There's a moment where Deadpool and Wolverine are in the presence of a mysterious figure, a man who appears to be a variant of a classic MCU character. This figure, though fleeting, could be key to explaining how the multiverse will serve as the backdrop for their adventure. The inclusion of the multiverse concept not only opens the door for all kinds of wild crossovers, but also allows the film to play with established MCU timelines, characters, and stories. This could be Deadpool's way of entering the MCU in a more seamless way, playing by their rules but still maintaining the irreverent tone that has made his solo films so unique. Deadpool's interactions with the MCU are often seen as the franchise's best comedic asset, and the possibility of him breaking the fourth wall to mock established MCU tropes is an exciting prospect for fans of both universes. Easter eggs and references to the X-Men universe. Of course, a Deadpool trailer wouldn't be complete without a barrage of subtle references to the X-Men films. Throughout the trailer, we see nods to past X-Men movies, from the briefest glimpses of familiar locations to even certain character mentions. For example, the film briefly flashes a reference to a particular X-Men mansion. Though much to Deadpool's delight, the door is locked, as if mocking the X-Men's never-ending need for secrecy. There's also a blink-and-you-miss-it moment where Deadpool tosses out a line about Cyclops, referencing their past encounters and the ways their stories have diverged over the years. One detail that may go unnoticed by casual viewers is a line that seems to reference the fallout between Deadpool and some of the other X-Men. The fact that the film is revisiting these dynamics shows that the Deadpool franchise isn't just about introducing new characters and stories, but also revisiting old relationships, setting the stage for new dynamics to form. A new era for Deadpool and Wolverine. As fans eagerly await the release of Deadpool 3, the trailer has set the stage for an explosive blend of nostalgia, humor, and high-octane action. From Wolverine's unexpected return to the multiverse-heavy plotlines, Deadpool 3 promises to deliver a wild, unpredictable ride, with plenty of hidden details, Easter eggs, and subtle nods to both the X-Men universe and the MCU. The trailer offers a glimpse into a film that will push the boundaries of superhero storytelling. Whether you're a die-hard fan of the Deadpool films or a newcomer to the world of mutant mayhem, there's no denying that this is one movie event you won't want to miss.